Hello, this is Danielle. Welcome to my channel. My intention is to give you 5 easy to implement habits that you can do in your home to make that transition between babyhood and toddler just a tiny bit easier. Let's get right into it. So you have a little baby and things are going along just great. They are content, they're easy to distract and easy to make laugh, and they bring joy to your every waking moment. And suddenly they haul back and give you the old 1-2 right on the kisser. And it's obvious. You can't use the old, she didn't mean to do it. Oh, he didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, your baby meant to do it. So the common term is, my baby just entered the terrible 2s. Well, I despise that term. For one, it wasn't sudden. They typically give you plenty of warning. It's just that you're just not ready to deal with it until it's really glaringly obvious. And I don't like that label that defines your future, not their future, your future. Basically what you're saying is, for the next couple of years, I'm going to have a little terror and there's nothing I can do about it. That's not true. All that they are telling you right then, and have been telling you for a while, is, Mom, I intend on getting my own way. You know, I get it. I want my own way. I'm just so grown up and mature that I recognize it's not something I'm always going to get. Well, they're not mature yet. I have a motto, and it's something I think a lot about. It's at-home practice for public success. At-home practice for public success. These are not things you suddenly decide to implement when you're visiting your parents for a week, or you're going to the grocery store, or you're sitting at Starbucks. There's something that you intentionally do at home when you have time to win. Yes, when you have time to win. First thing, you can start this as early as you want. I have already started this with my baby who's 11 months now. Have your baby sit on your lap. That's it? Yes. Just have them sit there. And when they want to get off, just say no and hold them. It's easy to do when you're eating dinner, when they're little and they're content. It's no big deal. They're playing with a little toy. But you get them in the habit of sitting on your lap and not getting off until you decide. 2, have your child hold your hand. When they're walking and toddling at home, I just say, hold my hand. And they hold my hand and we go over the doorway or we go down the stairs or something. This is one I love because when you are in public, you do not want them refusing to hold your hand. So I like to create the habit of hold my hand and they right away hold my hand. And if you are practicing these things at home, you have an opportunity to discipline in whatever way you've chosen to enforce what you are requiring of them. And this brings us right to number 3, require a response. As soon as your child is talking, they can say, yes, Mom, or okay, Mom. For instance, if we're going downstairs and my 2-year-old wants to go by himself, but it's a long flight, and so I say, hold my hand, and I just say yes, Mom. So as he's holding my hand, he says, yes, Mom. Well, actually, he says, yes, Mom, because he has a lisp, and it's so cute. All right, so those 3 you can do as they're getting into their 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 months old, and before they hit their 2s. These next 2, you're just going to have to gauge when the right time is. But number 4 is have no media days. Now, this might be really difficult for you, or it might be really easy. For us, it's pretty easy because we don't do a lot of media. You notice that if we're having like a regular half an hour media time where the kids are watching a learning video or something, my little 2-year-old and 4-year-old, they are asking for it every day. And it's not just a request, it's a fall on the floor and have a meltdown when I say no. So that is like those warning signs that say, you should probably do something about this. Maybe a no media day, maybe a no media week. You have to make your own decision how you want to implement media into your home, but use it as a teaching tool. This is the 5th one, and one that is extremely helpful and not always easy. All right, you ready? Just say no. Just say no. Just say no. This is the concept. You practice saying no with little things that aren't important so that they can handle no on the bigger things that maybe are important. For instance, Mom, I want the red bowl. Mom, I want the yellow bowl. You're dealing with your kids who are much younger, so they aren't forming complete sentences yet. So maybe they're saying red bowl, Red Bull. Not Red Bull, but Red Bull. Anyway, they are demanding a particular color. Most of the time, this isn't a big deal. I like to accommodate them. However, this is a great opportunity to say, I already poured it. You get the blue bowl. You get the red bowl today. Be ready for whatever comes and have your plan. One of the most obnoxious qualities about kids, and especially these ages, is that they push and push and push and push until they get their way. So these little things that I implement with my kids, I'm just doing it to teach them self-control. That is what is happening when children go through the terrible twos. They don't have self-control that's developed yet. So they are just expressing that they are dissatisfied with the way that you are meeting their needs, or rather their demands. So if my kids are going to have a meltdown if I tell them no when they ask for candy at the grocery store, I know I need to do some work with no at home. So when we go to the grocery store and I say no, they say, okay, Mom, that's the dream. That's the ideal. That's the hope. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you will just make a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear some of the toddler tips that you have, something that works for you. Please subscribe.